What's up, everybody? This is Christian from Save Game Productions, and today I'm just going to try to start something a little different here and start talking about Battlefield instead of just making montage videos like the Battlefield Badass stuff that I've started. And I just kind of wanted to touch base on a few things that, that I personally don't like, but that I feel is, growing part of this game. And that's like, this is something that I kind of carry, close to me because I personally don't like it, but I don't want that to cloud, how I feel about it, or how I feel about, that this whole situation. And I didn't really have this problem in Battlefield 3, and it just like kind of frustrates me that it's in this more than it is in there. But I see why, and it's aggressive sniping, and it's not a problem. It's not that bad of a problem, except for like right now. Right now, it seems like a bad problem only amongst, from what I've seen, from like level 0 to 30, and that's like, these guys probably just after, it's not that, long after Christmas, so these guys probably, got their system for Christmas, and they're playing this instead of, any other games they might have used to have played in the past. And I keep seeing over and over and over again is, people running an SRR with the Coyote sight, which to me, I don't understand why they put that in this game, like close range sights like that. But then they also took out, rifle sights for a DMR. So they've changed that up drastically to me compared to Battlefield 3, which is a little frustrating because I did use those guns, and I'm adapted to not get shot at from with a guy with a Coyote sight on an SRR when the SRR is made to shoot very long ranges. It has the less bullet drop out of every gun in the game. So I don't, I mean, if it works for some people, obviously, because they kick my ass playing and they kick other people's ass playing, and it works. But I'm not saying that this is a bad thing and this needs to stop. What I'm saying is, it's too much. Like there are just way too many people. It needs to kind of dull down. And I just wanted to, people are gonna keep running. I'm gonna catch heat for this video, but that's perfectly fine because this is for like the crowd that's actually, kind of cares and wants to listen a little bit. And I've already kind of, I flipped out. I was really frustrated the other day, and I kind of got into it with this guy. There's three people, and I actually got a couple of them to stop running the kit as much to start branching out. Because usually these people, like the Recon kit was really fun. That was like one of the first kits I started to use in Battlefield 3 and in Battlefield 4, because it's a fun kit to use. I mean, you get a sniper rifle. That's awesome. You get to touch, reach out and touch everybody from across the map with a sniper rifle. That's why it's so much fun to use. And you know, it's being used in weird ways. I know like Level Cap and all those other guys. I've seen these videos where they're talking about aggressive sniping. They're talking about, you know, how to aggressive snipe and etc. etc. That's I'm not saying to abolish this. I'm saying that there are other classes in this game, classes that help the team a little bit more than just yourself. And that's what I'm trying to get to is there are other classes. Like I mainly run the assault kit, and I've ran support kit many times. But these are kits that are very important to the team. And something that I don't see a lot is team players. I don't see that a lot. That's I don't see that in like 50% of the players. If every now and then you get a guy that drops ammo, and really what should be happening is every time you stop, like right here, like when you saw me go back and drop some ammo, that was because I was hit. But like when you stop and you stop for more than like 5 to 6 seconds, you want to toss down a med bag. Whether you toss one down later or before, you get points for tossing, for getting a med bag down and people using it. So why not just drop them, why not just drop one or drop an ammo bag anywhere? Because I know that I'm constantly running out of ammo. I love my SCAR, but it holds like no bullets. So I like that team player. And I run with a lot of my friends because they like to run certain kits. I don't really want to make my friends run a certain kit. It's nice when they love the kit that they're using and they like to be that team player, and that's what I'm looking for. Recon is a very important, a very important class to this game. It helps, obviously, as it's been proven, helps like anywhere on the battlefield. It can help in close range, and it can help in, long range engagements and stuff like that. I'm not trying to like bring this up because I'm angry that I keep getting that I keep getting murdered by someone with a Coyote sight with an SRR. I'm bringing this up because I want people to just see that there are other classes and try out other stuff instead of getting from 0 to 30 with your Recon kit. You know, like I said, because they're look at this bullshit. I can't jump over that. I was shocked. Just use a different kit. Try it out. You know, help out a team. Join a clan maybe somewhere where you can like, you know, meet new people and maybe try to learn a little bit more. Because someone made a good point. I watched this a long time ago. It was like months and months ago. I don't remember who it was, but he had said a lot of the Call of Duty players are coming to, you know, Battlefield 4 and exploring this game, which is you know fantastic. That means the Battlefield community can grow, which is fantastic. And a lot of people like really fucking hate that. And now I was one of those people for a long time. I didn't really see the other side of it, and I started to see the other side of it after that guy's video. And he was like, you know, these people are coming over here, and we need to teach these people about Battlefield. And that's kind of what this series is going to be about. And you know, there are probably I think I've seen other videos about people trying to do this too, or like it's just instead of promoting this like sense of like let's just play like Call of Duty, let's play like crackheads and run around, because that game is very fast. That's why I say that, because that game is very very fast paced compared to a Battlefield like Battlefield 3 for example. The game is just crazy fast, and I'm not very good at Call of Duty. I don't really play Call of Duty. I didn't really like Advanced Warfare. I played it a little bit on the old gen with and I even played it on next gen. I just don't really enjoy the game that much. Um, but I reference this because it's been compared to Battlefield quite a bit, and I've compared it to Battlefield a lot. And one of the big comparisons I see is the Recon kit. And the first thing that comes to my head is like in Call of Duty, there's quick scoping. Lots of people run a Recon kit. You know, my little brother's crazy about Call of Duty. He runs he runs with a sniper rifle because it's a one-hit kill, and that's why people use it in this game, because it dominates. And I can't deny that. Like the gun is a one-hit kill if you're playing it in close range, and that's why it's used in close range. It's just it can't be beat in a close range shot. If that guy gets the shot and hits you, you're 97% of the time gonna fucking die, which is a sniper rifle. A sniper rifle is it's meant to kill people in a shot, two shots, max. It's meant to kill that other person. So it makes sense, and that there's like nothing Battlefield can do or nothing DICE can do to change that, and I don't want them to change it. I like that aspect. I like that challenge of having that other player use something that I'm not using, and it helps with you, and it helps the game. It helps everything keep moving, but it's just other things that you need to consider, like team playing. Like you really, really want a strong team. Like I can't tell you how many times I've seen a team play, and they could be like the top 10 of the other team will be like in the positive by like 15 kills or so, and they'll have like monsters amount of kills, just crazy amount of kills, but they lost because my squad, because I know I play with like 3 or 4 guys at a time, or even if I don't, and we just have a good team that wants to take the objective. PTFO is like a big thing in this game. If you play Conquest, if you play Rush, especially Rush, like you need to be on that objective. You need to see when your guys are moving up and when you need to move up. When you see like 2 guys moving up, chances are you should be moving up with them. You need to rush with them. You need to be with them all the time. And that's where team communication comes in. Like I play a game and literally I'll go through like 20 matches and not find a person with a mic. And then all of a sudden that 21st match, I find one guy with a mic in my squad. But that's just because I don't switch squads all the time. So there's probably someone else. But use a mic. Play with your team. Try something. Try a different class instead of just a recon kit. It's like the recon kit's great and it's fantastic, like I said. But just try to push to be a little more of a team player, and just explore different things. And this video is like for more of the people that are like a lower level, because I know people are trying to figure out how to play this game maybe a little bit better. Because I know when I first started, even I tried it, because I didn't understand this game as much, because it was such a different change from 3 to 4, from Battlefield 3 to Battlefield 4, and I was trying to figure out what I can do to improve myself. And really, it's just all about the playstyle. Like, I don't play TDM, and I'm playing TDM right now. And as you can see, I believe I got like 20-something and like 9 at the end of this game. Like 20-something and 9. That's like okay. In a Conquest game, like earlier in the week, like I can go like this right here. Look at this, 7 times scope, blah, blah, blah. But I can go like 30-something and 5, like 33 and 5 in a game. Like I have scores like that because I'm just good at a more slower paced game, and that's why I like Conquest. But I'm doing this because I just kind of like the fast pace in the background of a commentary like this. It just keeps things interesting. I fell right off of the building. I saw that just now. So, it's just when you're playing this game, and this is like this is Battlefield, and in Call of Duty, you don't have like an ammo drop. You don't have like you don't have the stuff that you have in here. So then it tries to force you to play a different game, but without people like me or people like someone else that has done what I'm doing to tell you this, you might not really get it. And you know, like I said, this is like a lower level kind of deal. People that are low, even the people maybe that have gotten to really high levels and still are kind of on the fence about certain things. You know, don't quit the kit. Like I'm not saying totally just destroy whatever kit, Recon kit you're using. Keep using it. Keep going, but just keep in mind that your team needs something. Like if if your whole squad's Recon, God, that frustrates me. When you join a squad and that whole squad is Recon, and the squad leader's Recon, you're kind of screwed because that squad leader, if you're playing hardcore, like I play hardcore all the time, you could only spawn off of the squad leader, and maybe if he has a spawn beacon, but if he's sitting up in a mountain somewhere, I gotta run for like 5 minutes to even get onto objective or whatever. It's frustrating, and if they're aggressive sniping, then it's like even more frustrating because usually people that are sniping aren't really playing the objective that much, and it's really frustrating in a game like Conquest or Rush where all it is supposed to be taking objectives, getting points, and keeping. I thought there was a guy over here. Like I could have sworn there was a guy over here, and I can hear a guy, but I think he's up top on the thing behind me. But I run on here for a few minutes. But just reach out and try something new. Some other heads up to like I said, join a clan too. Like that's a good idea. That's a good something you can try. Meet new people. Maybe they can show you some stuff that you didn't know. Or there's many things about this game that have changed since Battlefield 3. And like right here, I'm requesting ammo. No one drops ammo. You'll see what happens in a second. And this guy doesn't get a death, so I don't know why he's complaining. But you'll see what happens. And I kind of got angry, so. Like pick a kit and run it. Pick your favorite kit and run it. Don't. Maybe ignore what I said. This is. If someone wants to take my advice, then that's fantastic. Maybe someone kind of figures it out and there's like, this game just isn't about myself all the time. The game. It's a game. Have fun. But at the same time, there are like certain circumstances where this game is just fucking frustrating, because the game is meant to be played, in a few different ways, and the ways that it's being played is just like not very team effective. So it's just kind of hindering everyone else's gameplay and their enjoyment when this person has to constantly, run around to find ammo, and if there's no ammo, he ends up having to redeploy or he dies. So like I said, it's hindering gameplay. See, look, this is where the guy wouldn't drop ammo. So I drop ammo over here, and then I pick up his kit, because I don't have any ammo, and he won't drop any, so I pick up his kit and revive him. And then his ass automatically gets chapped, and then this is the result. And then I kind of get frustrated with this guy. But that's besides the point.
Hey, cunt.
Yeah, here we go.
You decide to kill me after I revive you, you can take your tongue and lick my taint. You should have dropped ammo, you little fucking piece of shit.
That was awesome.
Fuck off.
That was awesome. I was really frustrated right there. Because I'm thinking about this as I'm thinking about what I'm going to say here as I'm doing this, and he doesn't drop any fucking ammo. So I was kind of frustrated, but, maybe this doesn't apply to you. Keep going with whatever you're doing and, stuff like that, but just try something different, try to reach out and play something. Try to play as a team, plug in your mic, talk, usually there are people that are willing to go with you and play as a team. I'm gonna have a good video later for my clan and what we're all about, but that's later. So, I guess I'm gonna end it here with, try something new, have some fun, and always wreck them noobs, because there's a lot of them now. Thanks to the noobs. I'm like 111 right now, so thank you, noobs. And thank you everyone for watching, and leave everything in the comments. I want to know what everyone thinks. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys, I don't know, in the next Battlefield breakdown video or whatever I'm gonna call this.